baptized, immediately they had believed a lie and they suffer for it. We'll see the same thing that Israel saw in the wilderness. They believed a lie and they suffered for it. We'll see the same thing that Israel saw at the exile. They didn't think it was going to happen. All the prophets said Jeremiah was lying when he said Israel was going to be invaded and there was going to be taken into captivity. But that was a lie. Israel in the first century said that Jesus was a liar, a slanderer, a blasphemer. In league with Beelzebub, they said, you're satanic, you're a hater. And yet they found out that they had believed a lie in 70 AD. You can't ignore God's wisdom and find life. The only way, that way, only leads to death. But you see, here's what we have to remember, because some Americans think somehow or other that we are immune from the judgments that fall on others. You know, they may be destroyed, but what would the world do without us? How could the world possibly go on without us? Well, the answer is what Paul told the Romans, because the Romans thought the same thing. How could the world go on without Rome? This is possible. Come on, that's a joke, right? We're the greatest empire in the world. We're the ones who brought peace to the world and democracy, freedom. How could the world go on without us? And God says, okay, you start acting like that, you're going to be broken off like Israel. That's exactly the way Israel thought about itself. You cannot prosper with that kind of arrogance. You will be broken off, and God's kingdom will continue, and it will prosper without you. Don't ever think you're indispensable. If we don't humble ourselves, if we're not willing to be broken on Jesus, confessing our sins and following him, we will never see the prosperity God has promised. It will not happen without opposition, of course, but God will bless those who take his word seriously, who believe it and obey it as the word of life, who build their lives upon the rock of his wisdom and acknowledge him as the chief cornerstone. The apostasy of some will not destroy the kingdom. If we despise it, we will be destroyed. He will raise up another people who will love it and prize it, and they will receive the promised inheritance. They will live and enjoy the blessings of God. They will inherit the earth, and the new and more glorious temple will continue to grow and shine forth the glory of God, the light of life, to all the nations that has been given to it by the chief cornerstone, the foundation of life, Jesus himself.